Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to my GregBlock series. Today I am just crafting up some more batteries here. Everything's just moving along. I didn't do a whole lot between episodes. I think I set up a machine here or there kind of thing, but nothing too crazy. I think I set up a thing for barite, so the normal kind of level emitter. I think I set this one to 1,000. For the batteries, this thing is just chugging along. It's creating deuterium here. I'm doing okay. It is definitely, my hydrogen is definitely going down. So this one electrolyzer that's turning water into hydrogen and oxygen is not keeping up with that. But it's not going down so fast that it's going to be an issue, and I can turn that off. I don't even need to keep that running. Yeah, so everything is just moving along. This sifting machine to get the emeralds, or not the emeralds, the sapphires, these for the leptron crystals. I mean, I could. This would probably be an easier recipe, although I would need these nanoprocessors, which would be actually not bad at all anymore now that I'm thinking about it. And these are 100% drop rates in the EV, I think. Is that right? So LV is 12, MV is 24, HV is 48, yeah. So HV is like a 96% drop rate, so it's not 100%, unfortunately. The other solution would be to bumping this up higher. This is only EV. So if we look at this, so let's see. So it's 3, 6, 12, 24. Is that right? LV is 3%, MV is 6, HV is 12, EV is 24. Yeah, it only has a 24% chance for. So I'm thinking I want to bump this up. Maybe to UV power after this. It'll go faster and then we'll get through that quicker. Although, that is not the slowest part of my process right now. So if I could speed that up, but the main issue here is my blast furnaces. And I switched one of these. I think I put my nubium titanium was mixed in with the osmium, and it was, so I separated those. But everything else is running pretty well here. So I'm just going to kind of leave it, and we'll see how long this takes. It's been going, I think it's taken about an hour. So it's still a very long craft to do all this, but I've gotten most of it down lengthwise, so yeah. But anyway, I also went through every single mass fabricator recipe to find out I went through every single 172 pages, so 100 or 300 346. I went through every single one and figured out how fast they are creating neutral matter, and I got it down to the absolute fastest to create neutral matter is actually tritanium. If we look at tritanium in a mass fabricator, it produces 2 millibuckets every 15 seconds, so every 7.5 seconds it's creating a millibucket of neutral matter, so that is the absolute fastest. But creating tritanium is not the easiest. I have to do deuterium, and then for every 4 parts of deuterium, you get 1 part of tritium. So that is not the most ideal. So I'm not going to do it that way, even though that's the fastest way to. Okay. The next one is plutonium. So plutonium 244. If we just figure out the that produces 1 millibucket about every just over 8 seconds, like 8 point something. But then again, plutonium is not the easiest to get either. I mean, it is, but I would have to do it through tiny clumps in a reactor and then smelt these down and yada yada yada. So that is not really another one that I feel like doing. I could set it up, but I don't feel like. But the one I did decide to do is thorium. It's super easy to get. And you get 140 millibuckets per craft. And that works out to be about 8.2 seconds. For every 8.2 seconds, you get 1 millibucket of thorium. So that is what I'm going to switch to. I'm doing cinnabar and neodymium, so let's go ahead and switch all these out, I think. And I have tons of this stuff. It's easy to get because you can get thorium chunks. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch these all out. With the thorium, because it seems to be not necessarily the fastest, but the easiest, I would say. So a lot of mass fabs here, but I figured I would do that. Let's see. Yep, got a few more. I may just leave the, oh, I don't know. I was thinking about just leaving this, the stuff's already in there, but did I? For some reason I was thinking those were neodymium. I guess I already switched those out. Oh well. I don't remember doing that. Let me pull these out. Alright, so that is that. Although I probably did switch out to thorium earlier, I just don't remember because there's 77,000 to now. I'm going to get another furnace going. Man, these wrenches. I hate when this, how many wrenches is this using? Yeah, see, this is using 3 newtonium wrenches. I hate that. But I could just make another wrench. It's just unlimited resources kind of thing. Why don't we just do that? Now, when these are both running, they struggle with power, but if they are not both running, they're fine. Yeah, see, it's dropping now that the other one's running as well. But when they're not, it's fine. Alright. So I'm just gonna get that crafting. I don't know if it's gonna finish because all the blast furnaces are being used, but wow, so many different crafting things going on. There it is. CPU 2. Although it might, I don't It might finish that. Anyway, so that is good for my thorium. I'm just going to set up a furnace to smelt thorium, and then... Okay, that's not going to work, is it? Because it would have to be... Do I need uranium? I do need uranium. I will have to think about this. Because I am actually running out of uranium, but I don't... Yeah. The MOX, because I'm using it for my MOX fuel. Yeah, it compresses the dust. What is this? Depleted. Oh, depleted uranium. So I'm. So I need the thorium. I mean, it's not urgent right now. I have 77k. It's not going to go through it that fast anyway. But if I do, I don't know. I will think about that. I would have to do smelt it to ingots and then crush it down, maybe. And then uranium I got to figure out as well. Maybe the same. If I just smelt the ingots and then crush it down. I could probably just share these machines, I think. So 2 furnaces. I keep spelling that wrong. Holy cow. Oh, it had to do another... What was that? A bool? These take a while too. But everything seems to be going pretty well. This is... Yep, we're good. Man, I love seeing everything just work perfectly. But anyway, let me cut here. I haven't really done a whole lot. I did move. I rearranged just a little bit, so it's not all jagged. But unfortunately, I had to separate these, so I had to paint them black because I didn't want to. I could have moved this over, but then it would be all off. So yeah. But there we go. Everything is feeding into this one battery, so it does seem to be working. So let me cut here, and we'll come back when I have some more ultimate batteries. Alright, so everything is basically the longest task here, it looks like, is iridium, which I kind of knew that. I had it going in the slower blast furnace, so I have moved that recipe to one of the fast blast furnaces. So hopefully next time that'll be a little quicker. But I am still having some big issues with stuff getting clogged up in the assembly lines, unfortunately. Like when it's trying to do the field generator and like an emitter and the mainframe all at once, everything just gets totally screwed up. So what I'm thinking is seeing if I can use these filters to possibly, I'm not 100% sure this is going to work, but I'm going to try this because It's either that or craft more assembly lines, and I don't particularly want to do that. Not that I care about crafting this stuff. They're easy to make. It's just I don't really have anywhere to put them. Like, it doesn't fit anywhere unless I... Yeah, there's no room back here. So I'm going to try this filtering thing to see if this will work. Is that my last? Wait, how many do I have? Okay, 15. Yeah, that's as many as I wanted. So what I'm gonna... I don't even know if this is gonna work, to be honest. But if I put filters on, yeah, see, there it goes. It's crafting. It should be crafting the... Is that the last thing? Yeah, it's crafting the battery. And the other issue is this. I don't supply this with enough power at all. So I usually have to switch this out with the 16 full batteries over there. At once I have to do that. So I definitely need to figure this out. But I'm thinking if I put filters on all these, and I think... Is that right? Yeah, because that's the output. So let's say... Alright, so we'll just figure this. Oh my goodness, I don't remember what they're called. Neuro, yeah, these. So I need, let's see, silicon. I guess I only need one. I don't... The amount doesn't matter, does it? So if we do whitelist, we'll do silicon in there. Stem cells, glass tube. Let me just pull these all out. So stem cells, glass tube. There's like gold plates. Stainless steel in this. That last board isn't the easiest to make. Alright, so we'll try this. So in there, whitelist. Oops. Actually, that went pretty quick. Alright. So in theory, start that up and see what happens. I'm going to whitelist all these. So this way, I'm hoping that when it's crafting it'll keep them completely stocked. Like, so if I'm crafting 64 of these, which I don't remember how many I need for the ultimate battery, which I should have. There is the ultimate battery. So let's see. Ooh, ender pearls, which I just set up my farm to be getting those. So we got some other stuff I need to get. Nubium titanium ingots. That's weird. Why isn't that? I feel like some of these aren't. Anyway. Where is the... Not seeing the boards. There. So 375. So I'm hoping that when those are crafting, this will completely, we'll keep these like completely stocked with the item. Let's see if I can... What else goes on this? Alright, so those have got to craft. So there's quite a few things I need to set these filters here. Because the ultimate battery, so this one I've got to set. And this one. Actually, this one I don't need to set. Because it's not going to start crafting this until it has every single one of these items. So that one I don't have to worry about. The UV field generator needs these emitter, which do need these. Okay, so I got to do this. I got to set this, and I got to set that. I don't need to. I don't know if I need to set these, the LUV and the ZPM, because I don't really use these anymore. I'm not. I might have to set them all. But let me set this stuff. Let me set the filters off, and then let me at least get a couple of them set so we can see if they will work together. All right, but this is going to take me a few minutes to do. All right, so what I have done, I added these items to the filter. I think I did 4. I didn't do the ZPM and the LUV. I'll do it if they're needed, but I don't know if I need that right now. But what I did was move the mainframe to this assembly line, so hopefully that will help a little bit. And then as we can see, I've added all the items, kind of just going down to see if that fixes the problem here. I'm not sure that it will, but for now we shall see. And I didn't add any filters to this because there's so many different recipes, which none of these have issues crafting that I've found. But I'm a little worried these two will conflict if it tries to craft both of these at the same time. But there's the only way to do that is to just try to craft it and once again see see what happens. Now, for this episode, to finish this episode, I think I want to see if I can trick this into charging 4 UV batteries at once. And I'm thinking I'm going to kind of do this kind of a setup and kind of split it up. And I'm not entirely sure this is going to work, to be honest, but I thought I might as well try it out. Now I'm going to need an ultimate battery buffer times 4. Let's see. So 4x Nicoetta alloy. And I need to set up this too to craft or sieve the end stone. I did put a level emitter on this, I guess we'll do crush like 1,000. And I can't remember where this hammer was. I tried to get all organized and I've ended up adding so many different machines. So all leave side is pretty organized, but we're starting to get a little crazy here. Let's see. Crush Gemstone is the pulverizer, right? Or the hammer. And I have a hammer somewhere, and I don't remember where I put it. Right here. Right. So endstone. And I basically set up the same system with the netherrack. I'm creating netherrack over in the other base. Just lava into, or redstone into the lava to get the crushed, or the netherrack, and then I'm just crushing it automatically, and then I have the emitter set to the crushed version. Alright. And then this will turn off, because I was good, like, just tearing through hydrogen. Okay, maybe not tearing through it, but I mean, I'm definitely going through it. So I'm hoping if this stops, like fills up, then we won't need to worry about the hydrogen. Alright, so did this craft finish it? Almost. So it's definitely, now that I've gotten a few blast furnaces and I've kind of spread out all the recipes, I keep adjusting it as I go. And it's getting faster and faster. UV machine hole. Nope. That one. And a chest I think I need, which I have. Sweet. Alright, normally I just let this kind of do its own thing, but I'm going to speed it up. Alright. Ooh, I need a... How am I going to do this? I guess a transformer? Would that work? Yes. So I need a ZPM transformer. Do I not have that? So I guess it would be a UV transformer with that. Yeah, this is the one I think I want. Unfortunately, don't have the stuff. Hopefully it's not too difficult to craft. You do need another Naquata alloy. Didn't I make 4 of those? Oh, it's still crafting. Ah, right, the iridium. Yeah, I definitely need to... How do I switch that? That's weird. Or is this the iridium? Oh, the iridium's in here. Yeah, I thought I switched the iridium to the UV one. Oh, I need another hull, don't I? Oh, a ZPM hull? Alright, so battery. Nope, not battery charger, battery buffer. Did I make... I'll make another one, I guess. Oh, it probably... I don't know. I thought I made 4 of those. Oh well. Maybe it used the... I think I'm going to have an extra. Oh well. Alright, so why is the iridium going in there? How does the iridium get in there? Am I crazy? Right? There's only... yeah? That was weird. I don't know how the iridium was getting in there. Because I only have the one recipe, right? Not... yeah, I'm not completely crazy here. Maybe I am. Alright, so there's that. Battery buffer times 4. Alright. And then the ZPM, I guess, UV transformer. Wow, I'm like crazy, right? I crafted 4 and then I crafted another one. I would have to like look back at that to see what I was doing there. Alright, let's just... the iridium... if the iridium ends up in this one again, I have no idea what to say about that. Nope. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so there's this, and now I'm going to borrow a couple since I don't have enough batteries yet to fill this. I'm going to see. Yeah. I think I'm going to, well, let me set this up first and then. Alright, so what we're gonna do, move this back. Now this is 1x. Yeah, that can only handle 2 amps, so that's fine. I'm only gonna use 2 batteries. So I think we're gonna move this back. Let's see. So we put the battery buffer there, the 1. We'll throw that in there. Okay, now it's charging back up again. We'll throw the transformer that way. And I should probably do a backup. And I cheated all these items in to set the filters, so that's why those are all in there. Otherwise that would have taken hours to craft everything up. Alright, so that's charging up that battery, it goes into the transformer, and then we will send it back into this transformer, or this battery buffer, which is a 4. And then I'm going to borrow one of the other batteries over there. Actually, I'm going to break that so it doesn't output. Guess I didn't have to do that. Well, I'm going to have to increase this anyway, because this is going to be, I need 4 amps with the power. I'm trying to think. So I would need, yeah, I would need these. So I need Niquata alloy. I don't know. Let's just do like 12, I guess. And we got the cables. Just double check. Yep, that's the right one. So let's break these. Isn't there? There was. I was like, wasn't there a 4th? All right. So 4 amps. Of UV power. And then just to test, I think I'm going to do this. Now, let's just borrow these 3 batteries since I'm not using the blast furnaces. Obviously, I'll put these back, but let's just see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work, but all right. So it looks like 2 of them are filling up, but 2 of them are emptying. And this is slowly emptying. I'm not sure if this is because, yeah. So I gotta wait to see if this, when this fills up. Yeah, when these fill up, this battery buffer, it's gonna stop pulling all the amps, and then I think all 4 of these will start filling up. Now obviously, these are gonna be outputting 4 amps of UV, and I'm not making anywhere near that. I'm only making 1 amp of UV. So we will see, but now with the 4 ultimate batteries here, I can run these machines a little bit better, but obviously I'm borrowing these batteries, but I could probably start sending the power through like ZPM lines now. If I have 4 ultimate batteries here, I could probably send out like with this ultimate, like the ZPM, as opposed to transferring it with the vanadium cable. But I'm not sure, like getting it over here would be better with vanadium as opposed to running all these lines. But in order to do that, I'm going to need a lot of Niquata cables, which is one of the reasons I wanted to get my endstone production. Now, let's just really quickly, before I finish, just double check that this is turned off. All right, and it has. So, yeah, perfect. And then this should be backlogged, and then that is turned off. All right, so everything is looking good. Let me just see again. There's a couple other things I need to set up. Ender pearls, like emeralds. What is this nubium titanium? Why isn't that? Registering. Did I? Oh my goodness. Did I screw up that? Did I pull the recipe out and not put it back? I don't know. I'll have to check this out why this recipe is not showing up. I might have like deleted the recipe or something for some reason. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.